Republican Governor Kate Brown unveiling a new plan tonight to pay for the rising cost of pensions for public employees.
So this plan will require taxpayers to give up some of their kicker tax rebates and would force teachers and other public employees to chip in some of their pay towards pensions. Jennifer Dowling live in Salem with a look at all the controversy this plan is now stirring up. Not real popular, Jennifer.
It's stirring up quite a bit. The governor even said during the meeting today that this is a proposal that some people will love and hate, and there were already people quietly protesting the announcement in the meeting room at the Capitol today.
If we don't make the difficult decisions now, things are only going to get worse.
Governor Brown presented her plan to make up for shortfalls in the public employees' retirement system, currently only funded at around 80%.
If we don't stabilize PERS rates for schools, more teachers will lose their jobs.
One of the biggest parts of her proposal would be to reduce the amount of money school districts would have to pay in, shifting the burden to teachers and other public employees who would also start chipping in a percentage of their pay.
My proposal on employee contributions includes exempting the first $20,000 of salary to minimize the effect of on our lowest paid workers. Then having employees make PERS stability contributions of 3% for Tier 1 and Tier 2 and 1.5% for OPSERPs.
Public employees and their union reps wore black today to protest the suggestion that current employees should now have to bear the burden of those who've already retired.
What we're seeing here with regard to this retirement scheme that we're going to get rolled out is that this is really a tax on public employees to pay for the retirement benefits of folks that have already retired. So it's a real wage cut.
Educators who haven't had cost of living increases in some time or very small cost of living increases would actually be facing a cut in pay.
Taxpayers would also take a hit in their wallets. Brown's proposal would allow the state to keep a good portion of your personal kicker tax rebate. You would keep only $100. The state would pocket the rest.
One, retaining part of the income tax kicker rebate, which disproportionately benefits wealthy Oregonians. I would give everyone the first $100 of their rebate and retain the rest.
There's no guarantee that legislators will actually push these proposals through. They will be considering them in the weeks ahead. Back to you.